My name is Steven On. I'm an engineer here at Unknown Worlds, but today I'm going to talk about something pretty touchy-feely. It's called wasting the medium, in quotes. Forgot the quotes. Okay. So if you're someone that really likes games and you spend a lot of time thinking about games, you spend a lot of time reading about people who think a lot about games also on the internet, then you could probably identify some of the unique strengths of video games as a medium, right? Like every player can have his own unique experience through a video game. Emergent systems they're complicated, they're simple, but they come together to create surprising effects. And there's challenge, and you get a kind of zen state of flow, and it's very satisfying when you master something, right? And all of our favorite games, these are your favorite games too, I guarantee you. Don't disagree. They all exhibit these properties, right? And then, of course, there are games like this, which are like more story-driven games, and they don't necessarily exhibit all the other properties I just talked about that are unique to the medium. And you hear a lot of people say things like, well, this is not leveraging the unique strengths of the medium, well, you're just wasting your time. Or they should have made a movie, or like, this is not a game. And I used to say these things, so I'm absolutely, totally guilty. I probably said one of these things like a month ago about something. Yeah, exactly. And recently I'm starting to feel like, well, at the end of the day, who really cares about if you're not leveraging the unique strengths of the medium? Because let's think about what is a medium. A medium, at the end of the day, it's a means of communication from one human being or group to another human being or group, right? And so communication requires three things, a triforce, if you will. It requires a sender, a medium, and a receiver. So like, creator, medium, and audience, right? So let's kind of drill down into all the properties of these three things that are absolutely essential for communication to actually happen, right? So the sender, they have a set of skills which they will have to use to create whatever they're going to use to communicate, right? They also have a community which they can leverage to help them create what they want to create if it's too expensive or really fancy. And the receiver also has a set of tastes. So audiences have a set of tastes. They have certain things that they're interested in. There are certain things they're not interested in. Some things are hot, some things are old. And they also have a cultural context which informs all of those things. And lastly, the medium has its inherent properties, right? Obviously there's certain just physical constraints of whatever medium you choose. And I guess the argument I want to make today is that the unique strengths of a medium are only one small part of that inherent property line. So, for all that required for communication to happen, the unique strengths of a medium are only just one little part of it. It's a big, significant part of it, but it's not everything. And I think that we should appreciate the fact that sometimes those other factors should outweigh the sort of how well you use the unique strengths of your medium, right? You should really take into consideration like whether video games are more popular and new these days to the audience that you want to reach. And I think that's a worthwhile thing to think about rather than just focusing on whether or not a piece of communication is fully using the unique strengths of the medium. And you should value the communication itself, right? Because at the end of the day, if a dolphin makes a game and through that game tells me something about what it's like to be a dolphin, I don't really give a shit if that game is not like Deus Ex or Minecraft. It's pretty fucking amazing that the dolphin communicated something to me at the end of the day. So that's all. That's yeah. Thank you.